কি অবস্থা? কেমন আছেন?
এই তো ভালো। How are you?
এই তো I'm fine. আচ্ছা আপু আমাদের
আচ্ছা,
যে
আমাকে একটু ফরম্যাটটা একটু আগে বলো,
হ্যাঁ,
তারপরে
হ্যাঁ,
শুরু
হ্যাঁ,
করো।
of course. আচ্ছা আমাদের এই যে ইন্টারভিউ ঠিক আছে? এটা হচ্ছে আপনার
হুম,
এই
হুম,
ডিফারেন্ট রিসার্চ টাইপের কোর্সগুলো আমরা যে করেছি যেরকম রিসার্চ মেথোডোলজি আবার মাহাদিসের আন্ডার
হুম,
করতেছি।
হুম,
এইসব কোর্সে ঠিক আছে টিচারদের ফিডব্যাক আমাদের উপরে কিরকম ইমপ্যাক্ট পড়ে ওইটা নিয়ে এই রিসার্চ ঠিক আছে? মানে এই
হুম,
ইন্টারভিউ সেশন। আর এখানে আমি আপনাকে ১০ টা কোয়েশ্চেন আস্ক করব। মোটামুটি আপনি আপনার
হুম।
নিজের মতো করে আনসার করতে পারবেন। আমি ইংলিশ আস্ক করব। আপনি বাংলা, ইংলিশ ট্রান্স ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ যেভাবে ইচ্ছা আনসার করতে পারবেন আরকি।
আচ্ছা, আচ্ছা।
ঠিক আছে? তাহলে আমি শুরু করব?
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ।
Okay. So my first question is, does your supervisor give you direct instructions to follow or they give you suggestions and let you choose what to do?
For structural instructions, for structure and formatting of papers, they give us direct instructions, but
Yeah.
for for theme development and other abstract things in the writing itself, they give us suggestions on how we can improve and develop our arguments.
Okay, so yeah, it depends on the type of the assignment or the research you are doing, right?
Yes,
The
yes.
nature of the work. Okay, got it. So my second question is, can you share a time when feedback encouraged you to solve a research problem on your own?
Yes, during my course in teaching practicum,
Yeah.
the supervisor helped me with feedbacks every week. So it
Yes.
helped. Can you please repeat the question again?
Yeah, you're going right. So, can you share a time when feedback
Mhm.
encouraged you to solve a research problem on your own?
Oh, right. So
Yeah,
basically, I did not know how to uh, find the research gap and how to properly execute it for my research paper.
yeah.
So during that course, the supervisor gave me feedbacks every week, and it helped me form my argument in a very structured and um, academic way. So it did help to write my paper.
Okay, okay, right. So, while writing the paper, you faced some problems and the feedback helped you to solve the problem, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So, my third question is, how much freedom do you feel you have to disagree with your supervisor's suggestions? Do you feel more or less independent in your work?
It depends on the supervisor actually,
Okay, yeah,
because in some courses I felt like I had to argue with his idea, or
yeah.
else he would give me negative marking or feel biased.
Oh, yes,
But
yes.
in some courses, the teachers are more uh, give us more agency, and we can write on our own as long as it aligns with the structure and as long as I can present my key arguments properly.
Okay, okay. So it depends on the type of teacher and that type of instructions, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So my fourth question is, how does your supervisor's feedback style make you feel like you are in control of your research?
So when the supervisor advises directly according to his concept or his biasness, that I
Yeah.
have to follow this,
Yeah.
I cannot go against that idea. That makes me feel like I'm not independent as a researcher.
Yes.
But when the supervisor allows me to express my ideas, which might be different than his ideas, but gives me an outline to follow in which I can present my ideas, I feel like I have freedom. So it really depends on how the supervisor is advising me.
Okay. So I got it. Basically, I asked you four question before. So basically, all
Mhm.
the answers like there are different results. So it depends on the instructor, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So my fifth question is, how do you actually feel about your skills after a feedback session?
After feedback session, I feel like I am more confident because I am aware of what to do and what not to do in my
Yeah.
writing.
Okay.
Then again, when I learn about new things from a feedback, I try to practice it after um, trying to do my paper at home. So I feel encouraged and motivated after feedbacks.
Wow, that's wonderful to hear. Okay, so my sixth question is when you get a lot of correction, like what happens is when we submit a work, the teachers sometimes we make a lot of mistakes, and teachers give us a lot of corrections. So in such situations, how do you feel? Do these corrections motivate you or demotivate you?
Mostly it motivates me, but um, if the feedback is in a tone that I find offensive or
Okay,
demotivating, that definitely demotivates me. So it depends actually, but if it contributes to my improvement, I find it motivating at the end of the day. So
okay. So it means if the feedback is too rush or personal, you feel a little bit demotivated, right?
yes, when I feel compared with other papers, I feel a bit demotivated. But
Okay,
when
okay.
it is taken subjectively as my own work
Yeah.
or compared to my previous work, then I feel motivated
Okay, I got it.
because the supervisor is comparing myself with my earlier version, right?
Yes. And my seventh question is, can you describe a situation where feedback increased or decreased your confidence?
So when I used to get feedbacks initially for a paper I was doing,
Yeah.
it used to decrease my confidence because I wasn't aware of the formatting. Because in my
Okay.
research methods, I was not uh, equipped enough to know about the structure.
Oh,
And the
okay.
feedback was kind of demotivating for me. But then, after later on, when I got to learn about the structural and other things, when I got feedbacks about my writing itself, I found it motivating because I learned about how to approach to a paper.
Okay. So first is it was a bit problem for you because it seemed difficult, but now it is easy for you, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So my eighth question is, how do you see yourself now in terms of being a researcher or an academic writer?
Even in the last semester, I wasn't confident enough as someone who could write a thesis because I only did one paper. But since I'm doing another paper now, I feel very confident and um, motivated about writing a paper. And I feel like I know the basics of it and I am able to write a paper on my field.
Okay, okay. So it means that now you're able to write on a thing that you want, you need, you think that okay, this topic is important. There should be a paper on this topic. So you are
Yes,
able to
yes.
conduct research, right? Okay, got it. So my ninth question is: in what ways has your supervisor's feedback influenced how you see yourself as a researcher? The feedback influence.
Okay. How my supervisor's advice?
Okay, in what ways has your
Mhm.
supervisor's feedback influenced how you see yourself as a researcher?
I think my supervisor's advice made me feel like more of an independent thinker and
Yeah.
researcher because I'm given the freedom to write about what I think should be written about. So
Okay.
I feel like my agency as a writer or as someone who intends to do research has increased after the feedbacks. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Okay. So it depends on the how the teacher is treating you, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So my 10th question is: do you think supervision feedback helped you to develop your academic voice or a research identity, and how?
Hello, can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, of course, of course. Do you think that supervision feedback helped you develop your academic voice or research identity?
Definitely, because as I said before, I did not know the format and how to approach to writing a research paper, right? So
Yeah.
now that I am constantly working with a lot of papers and working on my papers as well,
Yeah.
I feel like it really helped me to improve in that ground.
Yeah, I completely agree with you because the more they give us feedback, the more we learn and the more our identity becomes strong, right?
Yes.
Okay. That was all, Apu. Thank you very much. I have learned a lot from your interview and thanks for participating.
Thank you. Okay, bye.
Okay, Apu, bye.